Greetings and welcome to More Hymn Stories, number 10, Be Thou My Vision. Be Thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that Thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night, walking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Thou my inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, my victory won. May I reach heaven's joys, O bright heaven's sun. Heart of my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. Be thou my vision. The text is an Irish hymn, circa 8th century, translated by Mary E. Byrne, 1880 to 1931, versified by Eleanor H. Hull in 1860 to 1935. Again, the music is an Irish melody. The arrangement is by Norman Johnson, 1928 to 1983, and the tune name is To Slane. And the meter reading is 1010.1010. And the scripture reading for this hymn is taken from Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Vision is the art of seeing things invisible. That was said of Jonathan Swift, Thoughts on Various Subjects. Give us clear vision that we may know where to stand and what to stand for, because unless we stand for something, we shall fall for anything. That was Peter Marshall, Mr. Jones, Meet the Master. And vision of God, a vision comes in advance of any task well done. That was said of Catherine Logan. This 8th century anonymous Irish hymn text expresses the quaint Celtic style, the ageless need of man to have a heavenly vision, to experience God's care and personal presence throughout his earthly pilgrimage. The author's high regard for God is evident in the various titles ascribed him: Vision, Lord, Best Thought, Wisdom, Word, Great Father, High King, Inheritance, Treasure, Son, Ruler, and Heart. Another interesting verse, often omitted in our hymnals, is as follows: Be thou my breastplate, my sword for the fight. Be thou my armor, and be thou my might. Thou my soul's shelter, and thou my high tower. Raise me, thou heavenward, O power of my power. Mary Burns' translation of this ancient Irish poem into English prose first appeared in the journal Erin, Volume 2, published in 1905. Later, the prose was put into verse form by Eleanor H. Hull and published in her poem book of the Gael in 1912. The tune Slain is a traditional Irish air from Patrick W. Joyce's collection, Old Irish Folk Music and Songs, published in 1909. The tune was originally used with a secular text, with My Love on the Road. Its first association with this hymn text was in the Irish Church Hymnal of 1919. The tune is named for a hill 10 miles from Tara in County Meath, where St. Patrick's is laid to have challenged King Ligari and the Druid priests by lighting the Paschal fire on Easter Eve. Although the melody has been harmonized by various musicians such as Norman Johnson, it is generally recommended that this tune is most effective when sung in unison. Mary Elizabeth Byrne was born in Dublin, Ireland, in 1880. She received her education at the University of Dublin and became a research worker and writer for the Board of Intermediate Education in her hometown. One of her most important works was her contribution to the Old Mid-Irish Dictionary and the Dictionary of the Irish Language. Eleanor H. Hull was born in Manchester, England, on January 15, 1860. She was the founder and secretary of the Irish Text Society and served as president of the Irish Literary Society in London. She authored several books on Irish history and literature. Another anonymous writer has penned these significant thoughts about the importance of having a vision for one's life. A vision without a task is a dream. A task without a vision is drudgery. A vision with a task is the hope of the world. Truly, our visionary attitude throughout life is often the difference between success and mediocrity. One is reminded of the classic story of the two shoe salesmen who were sent to a primitive island to determine business potential. The first salesman wired back, coming home immediately, "No one here wears shoes." The second man responded, "Send a buttload of shoes immediately. The possibilities for selling shoes here are unlimited." May we, as believers, be characterized as people of vision, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. That is taken from Hebrews 12, verse 2. The highest joy that can be known by those who heavenward wend is the word of life to own and to God have as a friend. That was set up Niels Fryman. And I'll leave you with this parting poem from this hymn story, entitled Life. To the preacher, life's a sermon. To the joker, life's a jest. To the miser, life is money. To the loafer, life's a rest. To the soldier, life's a battle. To the teacher, life's a school. Life's a great thing for the thinker, but it's folly to the fool. Life is just one long vacation to the man who loves his work, but it's constant dodging duty to the everlasting shirk. To the faithful, earnest worker, Life's a story ever new. Life is what we try to make it. What in truth is life to you? Unfortunately, the author is unknown. Hopefully you enjoyed this hymn, and I look forward to having you in our next More Hymn Stories episode, number 11, Because He Lives, very soon. Take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. See you next time. Bye for now.